Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Happy fall. Feeling very nice and cozy in here today. So I wanted to talk about a couple skincare products that I've been using and give you just my thoughts on them. So they're from the Origins line. So I just have them right here. They are 3 products. It's a moisturizer, a mask, as well as a serum. So I'll just go through what each one is about, what they claim, the cost, and of course I always wrap it up with, is it worth it? So let's go ahead and get into this review. So as far as Origins goes, I've only used a couple of their cosmetics products. I've never used any of their skincare. When I think of Origins, I think of very natural. They use a lot of different plants in their products, as well as even their packaging. They try to be as most environmentally friendly as they can be. They planted so many trees as well as part of like their new initiative that they have. So it's kind of neat to see that their parent company is actually Estee Lauder, which I never knew. When I was looking this up online, I saw they had several different collections aimed at different types of skin and different ages. So this is from the Original Skin line. I love this blush packaging. I think it's so pretty. They say this is more aimed and targeted at younger skin. It's kind of like quarter life skin where we're starting to have to use serums and moisturizers. The first product is the matte moisturizer. This is the full size, so it's not huge. It is 1.7 ounces. I do like this size though. I think it's very travel friendly, and I like the packaging too, although I was picking all this stuff out for my bathroom to bring it in here to film and it did break right here, but I still like the packaging. It's not as, I'm trying to look for one of my different moisturizers to show you where it's like not so big. You just have this little guy here to take out, and this is what the actual moisturizer looks like. So it's kind of like a gel type formula. It kind of has a cooling feeling when it goes on the skin. It doesn't say that in any of the claims, but that's just what I've felt. I think it's just because it is that like super lightweight gel, and it definitely has a scent to it. It's very fresh. It smells like flowers, like a garden, but there is a scent to it. I think that is just the natural scent. I don't believe they put any scents or dyes into their product. It's supposed to help de-stress the skin, help with large pores. There's some type of algae in it that helps to take out the oil in your skin, which therefore cleans your pores and makes them appear smaller. It's also supposed to help with brightness as well. So the main thing, the main ingredient that's in here is they really promote the Willowherb. I've never heard of that before, so I did a little bit of research. It's supposed to be this plant that just can withstand a lot of extreme circumstances, and it also is supposed to have some sort of protein in it that inhibits dullness of the skin. So it's supposed to help, you know, keep your skin nice and bright and moisturized. It also is supposed to help with discoloration as well. So all in all, I've been very happy with this moisturizer. I don't have any issues with dry spots, and I think that I have pretty much normal skin. It does say this is meant for all skin types. I will say though, if you have very dry skin, I don't think that this packs a ton of moisture. That might be an issue as we're getting ready to enter the winter months, and that is when I need a little bit more moisture. So if you have very dry skin, I'm not sure you're going to like this product. It is a matte moisturizer. I've never heard of that concept before. It doesn't seem like those two would go together. However, that's one of the things that I loved about this product. So when you think about applying moisturizer, sometimes you think it's going to leave like a greasy aftermath to it. You're waiting forever for it to soak in, and it just leaves your skin looking oily, even though it's a good type of oil. So this is a matte moisturizer, meaning that once it goes on, it absorbs really quickly and your skin is very matte. And for that reason, I love using it right before makeup. I think this is absolutely perfect for that because you put it on and it feels, you know, very hydrating to the skin, but then it dries down and your skin is matte. So while I love that for right before my makeup, I do wish this had an SPF because I use this mostly during the day. I think that is like the prime time to use it, and then maybe to use a really moisturizing, thick type hydrating moisturizer at night. So that's just how I prefer to use it. But again, if you have very dry skin, I just don't know if it would be enough moisture for you because, you know, like I said, it feels hydrating when it goes on, but once it dries, it isn't like that feeling where your skin's super supple and hydrated feeling. It is a matte feeling. So just keep that in mind. I'm happy with it though, and like I said, I like to use it right before I apply my makeup. Of course, I wish that it had an SPF in there, but I understand that a lot of people have reactions with SPF in their products, so they want to keep it nice and natural for them. So this guy retails for $34, which for 1.7 ounces, that seems kind of high. It is all natural products, but at the same time, that's not a ton of product, and I've been using this for a couple weeks and I've already kind of made it quite a bit of a dent in it, so I don't think it'll last too terribly long. Those are just some of my thoughts on the matte moisturizer. So next we'll move into the serum, which is serum you would of course apply, you know, once you wash your face, apply the serum, and and then you apply the moisturizer. So I kind of went out of order, but this is the brand new product, so I really wanted to talk about that. The serum then, this is just a little sample size here, and let me look here what the size is. So you would get 1 ounce in the full size, and that is $40. So again, this stuff, you know, I didn't realize that Origins was that pricey. I thought it would be a little bit lower, but since it is a company of Estee Lauder, it kind of just goes with it, and it is all natural products. This serum, of course, packs a little bit extra hydration. It also claims to help with roughness of the skin. It also claims to have that algae that, again, is going to take the oil out of the pores and help your pores be smaller. And then it does say it's supposed to blur imperfections, and that might be, I think, reaching a little bit too far. I have not experienced like a blurring effect with this serum, not just with this one, but not with any of them. So that one I don't know so much about, but I do think that these work wonderful together because, like I said, this is not the most hydrating moisturizer I've ever used. So I think adding just a little bit of this serum kind of helps make them the perfect pair. It has the exact same look and scent to it. It's that lightweight type of gel look, goes on incredibly smooth, and I like that this dries down quickly, so it's not long before I'm able to apply my moisturizer. I've been trying to incorporate more serums into my routine, and I've been happy with this. I don't think it's, you know, like this crazy different type serum. I like that there's not a lot of extra chemicals with it. So I'm happy with that serum, and especially I just think it pairs so well with that moisturizer and really helps bump it up a notch. So the last thing then, and this is supposed to be their best seller for their mask, this is the Original Skin Retexturizing Mask with Rose Clay. So this is just a little sample size, it's just 1 ounce. The full size is 3.4 ounces, and that is $27. This is probably my favorite thing out of the bunch. Yes, I loved the mateness of that moisturizer. However, I love facial masks. It's one of my favorite things to do, and this is a 2-in-1 mask, which is again a huge plus for me. I love a mask that can do more than just one thing. And this has little jojoba beads in it that help to exfoliate the skin. I talked before with my exfoliants that I like to actually be able to feel the little granules in there, and you can with this. They aren't, you know, huge where they're super abrasive, but they're just enough where I feel like they really are polishing and buffing the skin. This product claims to give a really deep clean, a nice exfoliant, and I agree with that 100%. It feels like it's more like a 3-in-1 product because it feels like a really great cleanser, an exfoliant, and then the mask. So you leave this on for 10 minutes and then you just rinse it off. One thing that I will say though, and I love masks like this, however, you know, I get all the mask wash off. It's that nice light pink color, but then there's all those little beads that are still left on there. So be sure and really rinse your skin well, because that's one of my biggest pet peeves is when I rinse it off and then I go to put on the serum and I'm feeling all these little granules still left on my skin. But I think this is a wonderful natural mask. They also had a charcoal mask that I was eyeing. It's the exact same scent, that same color. I think that these all work really well together. That wraps up my thoughts on these products. I think that the new moisturizer is super unique in that it provides hydration, but at the same time is mattifying. I think for a lot of younger skin, this could be an answer to a lot of prayers where you're still getting that moisture, but you're not getting the look of oily skin, and this is an oil-free product as well. I think that the mask is awesome for helping with pores. You know, it's always good to kind of tighten them and deep clean them. And same thing with this serum as well. I think that it just helps to add a little bit more of hydration to this moisturizer. So I would say that this is kind of more investment type products, but again, you're paying for natural ingredients. Thank you so much to Influencer for letting me sample these products, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!